We don't know why some patients are cured and some aren't.
There was so little known about it.
He didn't look at anything like such a foreign idea. He was just prepared to do anything, no matter what it was.
Well, he was athletic, he was vibrant, he was healthy, he was fit, he was always energetic.
He had a lot of talent, a lot of sporting talent, academic talent, and he had the world at his feet.
Before he was diagnosed with cancer, I always found him very driven. The longer I got to know him, I realised how much he actually involved himself in all these extracurricular activities. He was so intense with his motivation and concentration for all those little things that he did. It was pretty inspiring. Just, looking on my own life, it made me want to try and, I suppose, have what he had in those little things.
Kieran came to be known to the club because he responded to a request for coaches, seemingly shy at first, but we decided to embrace him into the women's group and bring him on board as a coach because he'd been a rower at school.
Kieran had a couple of headaches that he took Panadol for, and they seemed to subside. We had a phone call from his friend's mother saying that Kieran's had an absolutely massive seizure and the ambulance is here. When he was in hospital awaiting surgery, he had another seizure and actually went into respiratory arrest.
You're basically in the hands of the medical staff. You have no control over what's happening. You have to just accept what they say. You're told that your son's got a brain tumour.
PNETs are an aggressive type of brain cancer that hits young people. We do know that as patients get older, so when they get to their late teens, early 20s, the prognosis is a bit worse.
After he was diagnosed, I think Kieran really centred himself. I think Kieran really became very driven and focused on particular tasks, whether that was with his family or with the rowing club.
He himself insisted on having rowing equipment and exercise bikes in the hospital ward so that he could keep up with the program himself.
Yeah, he was always cheeky. He always kept us on our toes.
Well, you think you beat me up the hill? Cut me off, that'd be right.
It was almost hard to gauge how sick he really was because he was still so involved with so much stuff.
Kieran became my closest companion during that time, throughout his illness.
Yes, I think our relationship did change a lot. It went from us sort of just playing together and having fun together.
He wanted me to have just a normal life and not make mistakes, and he wanted me to go to uni every day.
Kieran won the Sports and Rec Award.
Congratulations to all finalists, but the winner is Kieran Stark.
So you coach a huge range of people, and a number of them are significantly older than you. Does that represent any particular challenge? Do they challenge your youthful authority at times?
No, I think they've come to accept my authority.
I get very peeved with people who say bad things happen for a reason and bad things happen and good things come of it. But it's not true. Good things come out of bad things because good people make it happen. So what you're doing, that's a good thing that's come out of something horrible.
We felt compelled that let's make this into a foundation that's about research. That's how we began, and that's where we're continuing to journey, and we've moved along leaps and bounds.
I think it's definitely good now that Kerry and Bill have been able to start up this foundation and actually get some movement into results-driven research.
A cure or prevention in itself would lead to so many other remedies and discoveries that would help a much broader range of cancers.
Just we miss him. Wish he was here. It was an incredible life we could have had.
I've always had some difficulty with mainly hearing the word no. And even though I have cancer, I do my best to take control of it and not let it control me. We got the job done, and that's what counts.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We'd love to hear from anyone who would like to contribute to the organisation or take the time to come and assist us. Look forward to hearing from you.
And if you want to find out more information, you can go to PNET Cancer Foundation.com.